morning to Miss. Can I help you?
I want to ask a little about banking. May I, miss?
Of course, Miss.
Do you have bank account?
Yes, I do. I have bank account.
Why do you have bank account?
Because the first is safe, the second is confidence, and the last is investment for my future.
How or why did you choose the banks you work with?
Because the interest is quite low, the branches are everywhere, and the service is granted and satisfying.
Have you ever closed a bank account?
Yes, I have. I have ever closed a bank account.
Why have you ever closed bank account?
Because I want to open another account.
What was the process to close a bank account? 1. Prepare in advance some terms of the account closure such as identity card or KTP. 2. Then there you will fill out the account closing form and submit a passbook along with an ATM card. 3. For the balance, there are still in savings book account will be disbursed in a cash and can be taken directly, but usually a reduced administrative fee is charged. And the last, after your saving will be deducted from the data scan section as a sign that it cannot be used anymore, and the ATM will be blocked immediately. If it finishes, your data will be deleted by the bank within a few days. What is the process for opening a bank account in your country? 1. Prepare complete all your documents and save business money for the first deposit. 2. Visit the nearest bank branch office. 3. Visit the customer service section to open a savings account. 4. Fill in the form and submit all your documents that you have prepared. 5. Then be asked for your fingerprint or signature. You will also need to sign a savings book later. And the last, that you will make an ATM card. You can create PIN consisting of 6 digits. After all finished, a new savings account is ready to use. How much identification do you need to provide for opening a bank account? Proof of identity can consist of identity card, KTP, driver license, SIM, or passport, then a parent's ID for a student customers, and a photo of yourself. Have you ever had reason to complain to your bank? Yes, I have, because in their service. How did they react to your complaint? They respond well as they respond to complaints. They provide the right solutions, and we provide directions so the complaints that we experience quickly resolved. Apart from when you play Monopoly, have you ever had a bank error in your favor? What did you about it? No, I have not. Maybe I will ask the bank. How often do you check your bank statement? Usually monthly. I check the balance at the bank. Do you know the current manager of your branch? Yes, I know. How often do they change the manager of your branch? They can change the bank manager once every 5 years. Do you think it's a good policy to change the manager regularly? Yes, I do. I think it may be necessary to change manager if the manager performance is not good? Do you own a credit card? Yes, I do. What is your opinion of credit card? In my opinion, credit card is a card that maximum transaction limit is determined by the card, limit determined by the bank. Can you explain the difference between a debit card and credit card? In my opinion, if the debit card will withdraw money directly for your savings when the transaction is carried out. Meanwhile, the credit card will collect your transaction and collect them at the end of the month. Are checks common in your society? If not, what are the most common methods of payments? No, they are not. The most common method of payment is in cash or card payment. Is card payment secure for online shopping? Yes, it is. But in my opinion, it's safer to use a credit card. How would you define money? Money is something that generally accepted in payments for the purchase of goods and services as well as for debt payments. We all use money. Do you feel you know enough about how money works? Yes, I do. I feel that I know enough about money. Who controls it? It controls by State Bank, that is Bank Indonesia. Where does money come from? Money came from State Bank. State Bank can make and circulate money to public. Can you tell me how the telephone's banking service works? You can do all your day-to-day banking over the telephones 24 hours a day. Are banks the best place to keep your money? Yes, they are. I think it's very safe to keep my money. What are the good things about banks? The bank can guarantee the security of our money, free to trade anytime and anywhere, more practical in payments, and can be invested for the future. What do you think of bank charge? In my opinion, the bank charge can be used as reliable source of income the bank. Have you ever taken out a bank loan or overdraft? Yes, I have. I have taken out a bank loan. Why are you ever taken out a bank loan or overdraft? Maybe the customer have taken out a bank loan usually to buy a new house or car and open a new business. What banking service do you like most? I like the withdrawal and deposit service. Why do you like it most? Because it is very simple and mostly can be used in everywhere and anytime. Do you ever have to wait a long time in the bank to get served? Yes, I do. At the time, because of the shortage of teller in service. What do you think about it? I think the bank should have prepared a reserve person so they can undergo good service and the customers don't have to wait long. What are the differences between commercial banks, merchant banks, and investment banks? Commercial banks aim to receive deposit and lend money to general public. Then, merchant bank refer to financial institution which specialize in international trade and provide and various service to their clients. And the last, investment banks guarantee and sell shares to an initial public offering to general public. Do you use internet banking service? Yes, I do. As example is M-banking. Why do you use internet banking service? Because can be simplified and speed up transaction without having to come to the bank. How often have you used a piggy bank? I think I rarely save money in a piggy bank because I prefer saving money in the bank. Are interest rates too high or too low in your country? I think the interest is too high, but can also be low seen from other countries' reference. Are bank workers always helpful? Yes, they are. The bank workers is very helpful in serving customers. What change would you like to see in the way banks operate? I would like to see a change in the service. Maybe now the entry industry for zero, the technology used should be high. For the example, like now there is fintech in the banking industry. Thank you so much, Miss. You're welcome, Miss.